students, class 10. Today on request, we have taken a mathematical problem from your textbook, and it is an expected question for your upcoming board examination. And this question may be sent may be asked in different ways, just manipulating the data. Please follow this, and it will be very useful and helpful for finding out the answer to this problem. Let's read out. A train travels a distance of 480 km. This is fixed at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, this is important, key point. You mark the key points. First, 480 kilometers, that is the fixed distance. The train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed, no change in the speed. If the speed had been 8 km less, then it would have taken 3 hours more. This is another key point. 3 hours more to cover the same distance. A same distance no change. Okay. So I appeal you, I request you, please read the question not once. Don't be hurry, be stable, mentally cool, and read the question once, twice, and even thrice, and identify or locate the key points, and write down in a rectangular box given data, so that it will be easier for you to arrive at or to frame the equation, which the required equation, okay, to find out its solution. You see, we have drawn a diagram here. So A is a point and B is another point, and the shortest distance, okay, the shortest distance between the 2 points, that is 480 km. Okay. So the distance between A and B is 480 km. This is fixed. Fixed for what? Fixed for the train for two different speeds. Okay. So you see, so as per our formula we know time is equal to distance by speed, or distance is equal to time into speed. That you have learnt. That is the basic idea. Okay. Okay. Here actually, what is fixed? Distance is fixed, but speed, there are two speeds. So let the speed of the train x km per hour. Okay. No problem. So here actually I remind you, I repeatedly call you, I repeatedly say that actually there are two speeds. The first speed, it is the first, this is the first speed, the x km per hour. But the second speed for the same distance, that is x minus 8 km per hour. Why? Because here you see 8 km hour less than the previous speed. So first speed was x km per hour. So second speed is x minus 8 km per hour. Now clear? Now come to, so let's find out T1, time taken for the first speed, and T2, time taken for the second speed. So here T1 480 by x. For you see, apply this formula, distance is 480 and x is speed, x km per hour, that we have taken. Then T2 means time required for the second speed. Okay, so 480, the distance is fixed, 480. Here speed is x minus 8. Here you see x minus 8. Very simple. Now you think of which time will be more. Here speed is less, time will be more. And here speed is more, time will be less. That we have reflected. This is the concept. Which one will be greater? Because you see, here less speed, more time. More time, less speed. See, more speed, less time. So now this is very important. T2 is greater than T1. By how much? As per our question, if we subtract T2 minus T1, it will be 3 hours. Otherwise, you can frame t2 is equal to t1 plus 3, but it will be complicated. So simply you can write t2 minus t1 is equal to 3 hours as per the question. Okay. Now apply this. I'll actually put in the formula. So here actually this is the base. This is the base. This is LHS and this is LHS and this is RHS. So T2 means 480 by x minus 8 minus T1. Here T1 is 480 minus x is equal to 3. That is the fundamental equation you got. Now computational skill or operational skill is required. Okay. So simply we can take LCM and we can subtract, so that will be time taking. Okay. So apply your simple mathematics, simple arithmetical tricks. Okay. So here 480, here 480, we have taken common 480, so that we get 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 3. So we can actually divide 3 by this. So 3 divides 480, so that will be 160. Okay. So now you see 160 here 160 into 1 by 160 into 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Okay. Now you come here. Now let us multiply. Let us actually subtract it. So the LCM is x minus 8 into x. Okay. So you 160 keep here. Okay. In the numerator, that is 161. Okay. So here actually this x minus 8 into x minus divides. So x multiplied. So x multiplied, that is 1. X minus x minus 8. Here x minus 8 is equal to 1 here. Here is 1. Okay. Now by transposition 160. So elimination brackets, x or numerator x minus x plus 8 is equal to, this is actually this is transformed, means by transposition the place is changed to, and it is taken to the RHS, that is x square minus 8x. Okay, x square minus 8x. Now you see plus x minus x cancel. Very simple. Now this 8 is to be multiplied with this. Okay. So this 8 is multiplied with this will be 1280. Okay, 1280 or 1280 is equal to, this is LHS side and this is RHS, x square minus 8x implies. So we can actually by transposition we can change the position, because we have to make it a quadratic quadratic equation, that is x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0. Okay, because that is in form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. That is the form. Okay. Now we got the equation that is called a quadratic equation, because the power is 2. Okay. So ax square, that is a is the coefficient of x square, that is 1, b is minus 8 and c is 1 2 minus 1280. Okay. Now we can find out x by splitting the middle term. Okay. So middle term is here 8x. Okay. So this is a very simple way. You have to take the factors of 1 to 80. From that you have to find out two numbers. If you multiply, that will be x square into 1280. So that will be 1 minus 1280 x square, and if you add it, it will be, that will be bx, that will be minus 8x. So we get actually 40 and 32. Okay. So minus, we can take minus 40x plus 32x. If you add it, then you can get actually minus 8x, and if you multiply, then the result will be 1280 minus 1280 x square. Okay, now it is ready. So now this is one part, this is another part. Now let us take common x. So it will be x minus 1 factor x minus 40, and take common 32, the same factor, same 140 is 0. So taking 140 common, that implies 140 common, sorry, x minus 40, x minus 40 taking common, we get x plus 32 0. So means it is an expression, it is an expression. The product of two expression is 0. So it is 0, and either this 0 or this one is 0. So x minus 40 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 40. The answer is 40 km per hour. But x plus 32 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus 32, which is negative integer. Okay. So it is not the speed of the train. The speed of the train is, that is 40 km per hour. So we got the answer. And here is another step that actually, if you have time, you please check your answer whether the answer that we got, it is correct or not. Okay. Now you see T1, here you see T1 480 by 40. So that comes out actually 12 hours. And T2 480 by x minus 8, x is 40 minus 8. So 480 by 32. So then simplifying it, we get actually 30 by 2, dividing 480 by 16, 30, and here 2, and finally we get 15 hours. So for T2 is, now you see T2 is greater, you see T2 is greater, T1 you see 12. So T2 minus T1 is equal to 15 minus 3 hours. So our answer is correct. Okay. So these are the steps. These are the very simple steps. You please remember to work out or to solve this kind of problems expected to be set in your examination. So, and remember this formula. This is the best formula. Time is equal to distance by speed, or distance is equal to time, speed into time. Okay. This is the best formula. From that, you please find out if there are two speeds. Please find out T1 and T2. Accordingly, you please find out. You please actually derive. You please first frame the equation. From the equation, then actually find out the solution. And after getting the solution, you please check it whether the solution, the answer is correct or not. Hope you have understood this problem, and it will be very useful in your mathematics exam if this type of question is set in the upcoming examinations. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you like, you may subscribe, and you may spare your valuable or considered opinion to solve or to present any other problem that you suggest or that you want. Okay. And if you like, you may subscribe to the channel and share for the benefit of others. Thank you for watching.